Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, March 4th, 2023, and I am back here at the same pond that I've been fishing for the past couple of videos. But today's going to be a little bit different because I am targeting bass exclusively. No panfish, certainly no trout. It's going to be bass or nothing. So I'm going to be starting out by throwing around some bass lures. And despite the fact that I'm targeting bass, I am going to be downsizing my lures because this water is still pretty cold. It is still winter after all. So I'm not going to break out the big stuff that I might break out in a couple weeks when it starts to warm up a little bit more. Hopefully when it starts to warm up a little bit more. So I'm going to start out by throwing around a swim bait. I'll just work that kind of slow along the bottom, and we will see what happens. It is really windy today, so apologies in advance for the invariable wind noise. It's not what I would call a pleasant day to be out and about today. It's about 45 degrees, very windy, it's cloudy. It's a shame that the sun isn't out. I'd love for the sun to come out and warm these rock walls around here. Might coax a fish or two up shallow. But this is the hand we've been dealt, so we're just gonna have to play it out. Fish on. Well, that was a light hit. He just kind of loaded on there. Felt a bump, and there he was. All right, here we go. Look at that. I got him right in the tip of the mouth. Look at that. Not my first bass of the year, but it's the first one on camera, and it's definitely the biggest. All right, good start, good start. Ooh. I did get a hit. Maybe something hiding right under that debris pile. Ripped up my swim bait. Gonna have to put a new one on. They might be chewing today, guys. I am liking what I see so far. Stick. Ah, man, I thought I had a lunker. All right. Here we go. All right. Boy, this one really ate it. Look at how far down that thing is. All right. Another one about the same size as that last one. Sweet. Well, I'm glad I decided to start throwing around the swim bait. When I first pulled up here, I had a little black finesse jig tied on. But when I saw how hard the wind was blowing, I thought maybe a moving bait would be a better option. But I didn't want to use anything like too big and flashy like a spinner bait or a chatter bait. So I reached for the little swim bait, and so far they seem to be pretty keen on it. Well guys, it's been about an hour and the bite is pretty slow. I've only gotten 3 bites total. But you know, it's winter, it's grind time. You can't expect the bite to be fast and furious under most circumstances, especially in a place like this that gets an insane amount of pressure. So overall, I'm happy with how things have gone so far, and I can't think of anything else that I would rather use or that might work better than this swim bait. So unless things change, I think I'm just gonna lock this thing in my hand for the rest of the day. Is that a fish? I don't think so. Nope, that'd be a stick. Oh, and the stick spit the hook. That's when you know it's a tough day of fishing, when even the sticks don't stay pinned. There we go. I think that's a fish. Nope. It's another stick. Dang it. He was like rising up in the water. I thought he was coming up for a jump or something, but nope. Stickfish normally don't jump. Is that a fish? Oh, that is definitely a fish. Yeah! Alright. Just had to weed through some sticks. Finally got another bite. Very nice. Well guys, I am about out of daylight and this wind is getting really brutal. So I'm gonna call it quits now. For a late winter, windy, chilly day, not too bad. Managed 3 bass, all on the swim bait. So things are getting off to a pretty good start so far. And I know that with warm weather on the way, things are only gonna get better. I am very much looking forward to it. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.